Yeah, we back. Now, I'm glad to report on this story that I got here today. Rapper NBA Youngboy, he says that he regrets promoting, I guess you could say, negativity in his music. He regrets promoting certain messages in his music. Let's talk about it. Now, I'm not so sure where this footage comes from or if he's doing an interview or what platform that it's coming from, but in this video, this little excerpt that I got, rapper NBA Youngboy is seen self-reflecting, basically saying that he came into a lot of money at a very early age, didn't really understand the influence and power that he had, the power that his voice had, especially on the youth, especially his community, and he's reflecting in an introspective way. Now, he's not the most articulate brother, but for whatever it's worth, I appreciate the self-reflection. So I'm going to play the footage, and as you know, I'm going to come back on my commentary. Let's go.
Flooded with millions of dollars from the time I was 16 all the way to this point in my life. And I woke up one morning and I was like, damn, they got me. Man, look at the shit I spoke about. Look at the shit I put in these people's ears. Man, I feel very wrong about a lot of things. How many lives I actually am responsible for when it comes to my music. How many kids and people have gotten in the car or put this shit in their ears and actually went hurt someone. And now I'm sitting back like, damn, I can't do it all in one day, but I promise to clean whatever I can clean. But it's gonna take time.
Yeah, we back. Now, for someone his age, and especially for someone of his education level, as you can see, I don't think the brother finished high school, but that's more self-reflection that I've seen in a little 30-second clip than I've seen from damn near every rapper in the game. Every other rapper you bring this to him, man, he's gonna make 1,000 excuses. And I'm an artist myself. As you know, the song that plays at the end of my videos, that's my song. So I have nothing against anybody making content surrounding whatever topic that you choose. But listen, if you constantly attacking the black man in your raps, then as black men, we got a right to say something. Period, point blank. Every time I open the radio, it's, oh, I popped a black man, I robbed a black man, shot at a black man. Listen, as a black man, I can stand up and say, bro, your music is trash. I can stand up and say your music is garbage. And in fact, I mentioned it before on a previous video I did way long ago. And I spoke about how I haven't kept up with any of the latest music in the rap game since like 2018, 2019. Yeah, I still make music, but in terms of listening to the brand new mixtapes or the brand new albums or the brand new singles, I don't keep up with it anymore. I'm not interested anymore, man. It's just, the topic is just so one-dimensional to me, man. Listening to any standard rap song, you're gonna get the same recycled 4 to 5, 6 topics. And I'm not even one of those people that say that rappers should not talk about certain things like violence in their raps, right? I don't got a problem with that because men have always made music in terms of going against their enemies, right? A diss song is nothing new. Men have been making diss tracks against each other going back thousands of years, man. Going back thousands of years, even back to literature. Literature used to be the original diss track. You put out a book slandering your enemy, you know what I mean? So I don't got a problem talking about the ops. But why do the ops always got to be other black men? Like, you never hear the ops, like you never hear somebody talk about like the IMF or the French government. Like, let's talk about some real ops. Y'all be talking about the dude up the block is the op. Let's talk about some real ops, like the World Bank. You know what I mean? Like the UN. If we talking about ops, let's talk about some real organizations that have really wreaked havoc against our people. You know what I mean? Stop talking about the guy, the black man up the block, the black man across the street is your op. He's not your op. That's your brother. That's your brother. I cannot stand. That's the only thing I cannot stand. If y'all boys were making music inspiring the people to rebel against our colonial enemies, listen, that would be legendary stuff. That'd be legendary stuff. But most of y'all do not have the intelligence level to even make music with that level of substance. The reason why the topics are so dimensional in the rap game is because these dudes do not have an extensive vocabulary. They do not have a lot of life experience to draw from. Like NBA Youngboy said, he was showered with money, flooded with money at the age of 16. He became a rapper at the age of 16. So what can a 16-year-old really talk about besides the most basic of topics? You put a bunch of millions of dollars in his hand, and the only thing he has to talk about is shooting up the block. And I can't be too hard on the young brother because, like he said, he was only 16, 17. Around that age, you probably, a sophomore, junior in high school? Maybe now he's reached a certain age where he's been exposed to certain things. He's been having money for a little while now. He's traveled the world for a little while now. So now he might have a greater array of topics to choose from when making music. He might want to expand the palette. He might want to experiment with new topics, new subject matter. But like he said, it might take some time because the audience has grown accustomed to consuming what he has to offer, right? It's like having my audience, right? My audience is not the biggest, but my little 2,000 followers, they've grown accustomed to receive something from me, a certain brand of topics, a certain brand of content. So I understand what he meant at the end when he said it might take some time, because you can't just wake up one morning and completely switch up the whole topic selection the whole brand strategy. Not only are you going to turn off the majority of your fan base, which in turn is going to mess up your whole cash flow, you've already established a certain image among the people that you got to maintain. So honestly, I understand what he means, and I would hate to be in his position. Imagine you've been pushing poison to the community for years, got rich, pushing nonsense, pushing garbage, and then you reach a certain age where you have an awakening. You become more intelligent. You get exposed to certain things, and you realize, man, what am I doing, man? What am I doing? Like he said they got me. He said they got me. He said they got me. He's like, damn, I'm an agent against my own people. But at the age of 16, 17, once they started flooding him with all those millions of dollars, like he said, at that age, he doesn't know any better. So I can kind of forgive the brother. I can forgive the brother, especially standing on a public platform and saying this. And I'm telling you, if our music artists, especially our rappers, were more intelligent, they had a wider subject matter to draw from, I'm telling you, man, they don't understand the power and influence they have on the young people. As soon as a rapper wears a certain pair of shoes, a certain pair of pants, a certain jacket, man, half his fan base run out to the mall and go get that same jacket, bro. So it's sad that a lot of these guys waste their influence promoting nonsense, promoting European brands, European luxury, violence, negativity, drug use, alcohol use, just low vibrational garbage, especially once they got the power to enlighten the people. And it's not that hard, man. It's not that hard. Like I said, I'm not an old head. I'm a young dude. I'm in my 20s, man. I'm in my 20s. And you can check my music out, bro. You can check my music out and you can see, bro. On my music, you're not going to hear me talk about bringing violence to another black man, robbing another black man. If anything, you're going to hear me express camaraderie amongst my other black men, amongst my brothers. You're not going to hear me bring any hostility or violence or negativity towards my brothers in my music. Never. You can listen to the song that I play at the end of each video and then go check out my entire catalog, man. Listen, it's possible to make excellent quality music with an excellent subject matter that has substance without sacrificing any artistic value. Anybody who says otherwise is simply not talented enough to do different, or simply not intelligent enough to expand their subject matter, so they're stuck in a one-dimensional box. For example, a guy like 21 Savage, a lot of people say rappers promote negativity because they down with the Illuminati. No, rappers promote negativity because they are not intelligent enough to express themselves in any other way. A guy like 21 Savage, he's not intelligent enough to speak about anything else except his standard subject matter. So it's not that these guys promote poison because they're an agent sent by the government. No, these guys promote poison because it's the only thing they know how to cook up. They don't know how to cook up good food. The only thing they know how to cook up is poison, right? So I appreciate when you get somebody like NBA Youngboy who looked around and realized, damn, we in the kitchen cooking poison. What the hell? We in the kitchen cooking poison for the people. Hell no, we gotta cook some good food for the people. But in summary, I appreciate the young brother. I agree with the young brother. Y'all boys have a lot of influence. That's why these brands always approach you guys for sponsorships, deals, collaborations, things like that, because they understand the influence you guys have. That's why multi-billion-dollar corporations attach themselves to you guys, to the rappers, the entertainers, the ballers. Anybody who says rappers do not have influence upon the mass population, especially the youth, you are delusional. They have massive influence, massive influence. I told you, man, as soon as a rapper puts on a pair of sneakers, man, half his fan base run to the mall, go buy them sneakers, man. Anyways, man, I appreciate the young homie, NBA Youngboy. Use your platform wisely, little bro. Use your platform wisely. The youth, the young people, they love NBA Youngboy. They love him a lot. They love him a lot. He's very influential among the youth. So if he gets enlightened, that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. Shout out to the young homie. It's your boy Neferkari Desalegn back in the building. Yes, indeed. Like, share, subscribe. Cash App in the description. And I'm gone. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in the ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching, he blocking my vision. Get for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young Money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This shit is an art and they can never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.